The
Next,
topics.
yes, I
Next
go
topic.
through. Yes, I go through first topic, and second one also I let go through half of the topic. First, in first topic, they discussed as a why we use the web app. What is the web application development?
Yes, yes,
What
yes.
is web application? Why we use that?
Yes, yes, yes.
And what is the difference between the website and web application? In website only we can see if there is a one company website, we can only see like data we can only see. But in web application there is a both a request and response from both, like we can search anything, we can log it, if there is some login form, we can insert the data. That is happen in a web application.
Yes. Yes. So now backend is also there. Have you studied that as well?
Yes, backend database. The data is stored in a database. Like in web application, there is a both kind of operations happening: request and response. When we request something, the backend work is happen like we update some data, we retrieve some data. That is happening in a backend.
Okay. Okay. So okay, you done the first file where we will discuss this. And what about next file? Have you not get a chance to look into those?
Yes, little bit about MVC. MVC. Why? What is the MVC?
Okay. What is MVC?
It is a model view controller. It we use because MVC handled differently every operations. There is a different parts for that. Like for the for data purpose we use the model, and for for displaying something we use the view like a user interface, and controller is used for the request and the response purpose. So that's why we are using MVC pattern, which is
Okay.
very beneficial, because when we write some everything in a one page, it will be difficult to read out. It will be very difficult to debug the things. That's why we prefer the MVC pattern.
Okay. And what you understand from M, what you understand from, you can say V, what you understand from C. Am I right? And
Yes.
you need to give me an example in context of our real project, which we are going to develop during this training. Am I right?
Uh, yes. Yes.
Just tell me.
In our project we just like we define the complete we are making the smart society management system.
Yes.
So in our project, when we create some complaint, so first we create the complaint that is stored in model. We define the properties. We define the properties for that model, for that particular complaint model.
Okay.
Then if, after raising the complaint, if the person need to see that complaint file or register it properly or not, that we can display in a view as a user interface. And after filing the complaint, the internal work like the status is updated or not, that what we are doing in a controller. So
Okay.
to whom the complaint is assigned, we can update the status, we can update it to the result. That all we can do in a controller.
Okay. So now question arise. These trees are there, am I right?
Yes.
So means, and these three have a responsibility. But means we need to write a logic. We require a helper as well. Am I right? So where you will write those? You will create a different file. You will create a different file, and where you will, why you need to, or you will do everything in your controller itself. As per my understanding, controller is responsible and it's a middleman between view and model. Am I right?
Model. Yes.
What about data activities? What about validation? Where you will write those code?
For validation, then use the data annotations file. Like we can create the different file for that.
Which file you will refer that time?
Whether the given data is right or wrong for that, right?
Means, let's say in our application we need to interact. You understand my point? If we need to, let me share my screen with you. Because before jumping to the coding and stuff, this clarity should be required. Am I right? If clarity is not there, then you will be confused. Then you will ask me, Deepak sir, means where we will use this concept, why we need to use this. Am I right?
Yes.
Apart from this, you can say, hope you are able to see my screen.
Yes.
So please correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Maybe whatever I'm explaining, because as I told you, I'm treating you like my teammates. So based on that, you need to correct me if something is not right. Okay. So right now we are saying, hey, this is a model. Okay, this is model. Okay. It will contain the structure of the data. Means in our application we have a different structure, like complaint is there, user is there. Am I right? And status are there, and you can say, and their interaction between address, maybe person address is there. Okay. So staff is there. Am I right? So it's to check the structure. Okay. And apart from that, I mean, this is a model, okay, which you created yesterday as well. And we discussed about this model yesterday as well. Am I right?
Yes.
So now after this, we have a view. This is your kind of view. Okay. So view is also there. View. Okay. And apart, when you have a C, that means it's a controller which is responsible for coordination. You understand my point?
Yes.
Controller. Okay, but what about, means, as we discussed in our application, am I right? This is a pattern only. You understand my point? So it's a pattern only. Apart from that, we have another task as well, like you can say this validation. You understand my point? Validation is there, and authorization is there. Okay, authentication is there, or you can say data interaction should be there. So means how we will manage that? Who will take a responsibility of this? Now you understand. You understand my question?
Yes, we cannot write everything in controller. Like
Okay.
We need separate file for that.
What is the name of that file?
I guess service.
Yes,
No.
service. Yes, service. You're right.
Okay.
Okay. And Then you are saying we will write everything in a service? Or no?
The DB contains like database activities we can write in service. I think.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Here you will say, hey, database is there. Now you introduce one more class which will handle the logic. Am I right? Everything is logic handled by your service. Am I right? So, and you are saying you will write everything in a service. Think about it. If you want to think again, just think. Let's say you are saying, hey, this is a service. Am I right? And this service, if there is a validation logic, am I right? If there is a validation logic or database connectivity, you are saying I will write everything in my service. What do you think is a good approach?
No.
Let's say this is one thing, database interaction. Okay. And apart from database interaction, maybe you have a validation is also one of the important part, right? Then you are saying, hey, I will also means give this responsibility to the service, as per my understanding, because you are not suggesting me anything else. Then means it's responsible for this as well, as per your understanding or as per this, as per our discussion. Right. And if let's say right now this is a database, maybe third we are making a third party API call. Am I right? Or not third party API, let's say authorization is also there. Am I right? Authorization is there. And maybe third party payment gateway or other API also need to be called. Am I right? Then you are saying for everything this my service is only service is responsible. Isn't it?
No, there should be something different for that.
What is that?
No idea.
Okay, so for that you can write a helper method. You can write a middleware. Okay, middleware. Understand my point? Middleware, because maybe we need to apply this authorization on each and every endpoint. Okay, so you can use this middleware for authorization authority, which is common thing. Am I right?
Okay.
For database means right now you are dealing with the one database. Maybe you are dealing with your file system. Maybe you need to deal with your this file system, local storage, cache, session. Am I right? Those things are also there. So
Yes.
for that means we will create a repository.
Okay.
You understand my point? Which will single source of truth for service to get any kind of data.
Repository. Okay.
Yes. Okay. That's why.
Repository itself not a service. No, not.
No, it's responsible for your, let's say, storeroom, which have a reference of everything.
Okay. Or reference.
Means, let's say in a store, you will get everything. Am I right? So, what is the advantage of this architecture? why we are going with.
Hello.
Yes, yes. I am asking what is the advantage you will get if you go with this way.
Everything is at a different place, and it will be easy to figure it out.
Okay. Yes. So this is called single responsibility. You understand my point?
Mm.
And means even though if you deal with a multiple, you can say data
Database.
sources,
Mm.
then there itself, there as well, you will have a different file to handle a different data set. You cannot write each and everything in a single file. This is the tip of the day for you, Madhuri.
Okay.
When you need to have a better, you want better control, you need to think. In us means what is the purpose of this? Could
Mm.
I means do I need to create a means new file for this or not? If it's a different, totally different, you can say contest and is doing a different task. Maybe you have a one big task, you can divide into small task as well. Am I right?
Mm. Yes.
So that means you are validate and you are check each and every step in a isolation.
Okay. Sir, we can connect one than more databases in a single file. Can we?
In a single application or single file.
In a single application, we can connect more than one database.
It's your requirement. It's your as per your requirement, you can do that. You can connect, you can say MongoDB, NoSQL database, SQL database. It's totally depend upon your requirement. Sometimes, let's say, you need to take a input from one database and you can
Mm.
say populate or move the data in another database. Then you require two databases.
Okay. If there is a two files like two databases, one is student school. Sorry, one database is our school database, and second one is our college. Suppose. So in application, first we use a school database, and for something we need the college database also connectivity. So we can use say we can use college database also.
Yes, it depends upon your requirement. Totally depend upon client requirement. Let's say means a person is running school and college together. Am I right?
Mm. Mm.
He want to make application where he can see everything, college
Yes.
detail
Mm.
and the school detail as well.
Yes. Yes. Mm.
So what a big deal there? You
Mm.
need to just manage the two connection strings only.
Connection strings. Mm.
Apart from that, you are good there.
Okay. Mm. We can mention the different connection string for the different everyone.
Yes, why not?
Mm. Okay.
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 So now things are clear to you or not?
Yes.
So means as a better programmer, what you need to what how you will think your application. First, you need to think a high level. Okay.
Mm.
After thinking a high level, you need to do a you can say whatever high level pictures clear to your mind. Mean
Mm.
these are basic requirement I have. I mean, right, this component I have. Then
Mm.
you need to ask a question. Means could I break down into small chunks or not?
Okay. Mm.
If you are able to, if you will get the answer in a yes, then break down those as well. Like here, controller, we will means whatever responsibility controller will do, we will divide into different. You
Mm.
understand my point?
Yes.
And in this is here this view as well. Means you can write everything in a single file as well, HTML, CS, and everything. Am I right? You
Mm.
can create a separate file as well,
Yes.
which you will give which give you a flexibility.
Mm.
But uh, means nothing is free. If you will get a flexibility, then you need to manage those files as well, different files as well.
Yes.
You understand my point? So
Yeah.
you cannot go blindly with these approaches. It depends upon requirement to requirement.
Okay.
If you have only one page application, am I right?
Hmm.
And you are dealing with only some amount of data,
Hmm.
then there is no need of these things.
Hmm.
You can write everything in a single file as well.
Fine. Hmm. Yes.
Suppose there is more requirement. If
Yes.
there is you can say multiple pages are there, lot of data is there, and multiple action we need to take, then we need to go with this MVC or
Hmm.
patterns. Otherwise, it's not required. You can make your application without these as well. You understand my point or not?
Yes. In middleware, what we exactly write in middleware? The kind of what?
What kind? Let's say you need to validate input, okay, or you want to convert your request into a desired format.
Hmm.
Whatever user is doing request, you want to, let's say, add something or remove something before processing.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm.
Then you will write that logic into middleware. You want to apply authorization, you will write,
Hmm.
because it's a common operation, you will write in a
Hmm.
middleware.
Hmm. Hmm.
As its name suggests, a middle. It's a means exist
Hmm.
in middle.
In between,
Yes,
hmm.
your service. Yes, your service and controller. For moving to a server, first whatever validation you require, you can apply there. Those are common one. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
those are not specific to that service. No, those are common ones.
Common. Hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
so and means what is difference between? Have you studied about this? What is the difference between uh, ASP dot core MVC and you can say ASP dot this MVC and web form? What are the difference between all these three?
Core and MVC.
There is a
ASP.NET MVC and ASP.NET Core.
core and there is a three concept. One is web form, am I right?
Hmm. Hmm.
And another is MVC. Okay.
Hmm.
ASP.NET MVC and .NET Core MVC. You understand my point?
Hmm. Hmm.
So, could you tell me the difference between these three?
In ASP.NET MVC, we use the waveforms, which is a little bit of older technology, and in Core, there is a request response based, which is clear and more testable. Uh, like in our project in MVC core, we can use the APIs and the service layers also.
Hmm. Okay. And what is difference with ASP.NET and this core .NET Core? What is difference? Have you studied these things?
I will go through half of the part. I will go through it. Why we use MVC in second MVC pattern. In that, I go half of the why we use MVC.
Okay. So, but next time you will take care of this thing and
Mhm.
come up with the theory part. Okay. Just go on to
Yes.
that theory so that otherwise, if
Hmm.
you will do the practical only, then you will not feel confident. We need to cover both the things.
Both. Yes. No. No. Sir. Okay.
You understand my point?
Hmm.
Because it depends upon interview to interview.
Hmm.
Someone asks you for the theory,
Hmm.
and someone maybe ask you, hey, just do the practical.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So both are important for us.
Yes. Yes.
That's why means I put everything for you
Yes, sir. Yes.
upfront.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So for this, we need to set up the things at our end first. Okay.
Yes.
So for that means we require some tool. Could you tell me what tools we require to set up at our end?
Visual Studio.
Visual Studio. For what purpose we require this Visual Studio?
For coding, to write code.
Okay. Apart from that, apart from this Visual Studio, what else we require?
SQL Server.
Apart from that, SQL Server you require. Anything else you require?
Right now, two only we need. In for APIs, we can write APIs in Visual Studio only.
No, means in that document file, means those things are mentioned what we require and what tools we require to for setup. Am I right? So for that, have you gone through that file or not?
Second one.
It's third one, setup one. Third or fourth one. Third or fourth one.
There is a two files like ASP.NET Core Foundation is first one, na? And project.
Project one is, let me show you what files are there. Okay. Because yesterday we discussed you need to cover 4 files, right? So how many files you?
So two only, na? First one, introduction to ASP.NET Core. There is a two files, ASP.NET Core Foundation, and second one is MVC pattern.
That's why I'm saying I told you we need to cover. You can say this 4 files. Part 1, Part 2, Module 1, Module 2.
I cannot see your screen right now. No, visible.
Visible.
Yes.
Okay, good. So let me open our files and let me show. You need what you need. What was my assumption there, and what you need to read there. Okay. So you need to read this. You are talking about these two. Am I right? But my expectation was you need to study these as well. Okay. So in this we have a list of tools which we require. Understand my point?
Okay.
So as per your understanding, which tool we require? You already tell me this. You already told me about this VS Studio. After that, what else we require? Anything else we required or not? We require SDK. .NET SDK, isn't it?
Okay, SDK.
We require that or not?
Yes, we require.
And apart from that, anything else we require? SQL Server, you told. Apart from SQL Server, anything else we require?
GitHub we need to, whichever we write, we need to upload.
GitHub account we require. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Only GitHub is enough, or we need to set up the something else at our end as well?
That's for my head.
Git you require. Git require. Isn't it? You require Git as well,
Okay.
because GitHub is available on online. Am I right? But
Okay.
if you need to run the command or use this, then you require this offline as well. Am I right? It should be
Okay. While
installed in your system.
installing, okay.
Yes, yes, go ahead.
While installing, we need to, while installing Visual Studio only, we need to install that.
Yes, it's a part of that, or you can means install that individually as well. It's totally up to you. Understand my point?
Mm-hmm.
And apart from that, anything else you require? Means till now we covered GitHub account we require,
Hmm.
this Visual Studio we require,
Hmm.
this SQL we require, am I right?
Hmm. Hmm.
GitHub and Git we require, am I right?
Hmm.
Anything else?
Mhm.
Or we are good? There is a term called SSM. What is that?
SQL Server Management System
Manager.
Manager. Manager.
So do we require that as well or not?
Yes, we require. While installing SQL, first we need to install that SSM.
So that means we need to download that as well.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Madhuri, I
Sir,
have a
I have the 2022 version. Is it okay?
if you have a 2020, then our version
22,
should be,
2022.
then I need to install that only. Or otherwise you need to install this latest one. What you want? You need to upgrade yourself, or I need to downgrade myself.
No, no, I will install that 2026. Okay. So for that, I need to uninstall first this 2022.
I think so. You can install new version as well, but because we are going to use this 2026 only,
Mm-hmm.
if you, so you will start with the new one or remove earlier one. That's a better
Okay.
approach.
Okay.
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 Okay. Now means we, as I told you, we need today we will set up the things. So you can also download the things at your end. Okay.
Okay. 2026. I need to download. Okay.
Yes. And if you
The
don't have
files
a
which I
this,
stored in 2022. So it will also remove like my
no,
earlier projects.
no, 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 no. Your application only remove. Rest of the thing your project are there. You understand my point?
Mm-hmm.
Let's now if I uninstall Visual Studio VS Code, am I right? Visual Studio
Mm-hmm.
Code. Then my project is there. There is no impact on my project because software is a different thing. My files are different thing. But if it's available in a, you can say, code directory of that this application, then there are chances those are removed. Okay. But if it's not stored available on a different location, then they no harm. You understand my point?
Okay. Sir, may I share my screen? Let me try once.
Why not? Why not?
So
If you are
in our project in our computer, basically, if we have the higher version, so the update is available. We can only update. So
yes,
in this software, why we need to uninstall and
you can
reinstall
go ahead
the new
go ahead
higher
for
version?
updation. Go for updation. If a updation version of updation option is available, go for that.
No, I check for that, but I never find that.
Okay, show
So
me.
now my screen is visible.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. So this is the I'm in the control panel,
Just
and
open
this is
or
my
just open that. Just open that. Open your this Visual Studio. Open.
from here.
Mm,
From here.
yes, 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 yes. Open your application, any application. Now open any application like your this annotation CSS. Okay. Now go to click on a help.
Help. Okay. It is help.
Help. And under help, are you able to see check for updates? Check for
Check for
updates.
updates. Okay. Check.
Something went wrong. So this kind of error you will get. Okay. That's why I'm saying this is a best process. First, you just do one thing. First, download a new version. Okay. And install that. Later on, you can go with this removal also. You understand my
Okay.
point? So in this way, you can sure about whatever your existing product, those are working with a new. When you are sure means it's working, then you go for removal of 2022. You understand my point?
Yes.
And I am also downloading SQL Server. SQL Server. I am also downloading this community edition, which we need to SQL Server. So, download SQL Server. So for that, there is a community version is available, or whatever available, we can download that and run. Which one you are using for this SQL Server? Which version you are using?
So
Madhuri?
Sandeep sir only installed in my they have Sandeep sir only installed SQL Server in my computer because I'm trying to install from a web, but it is not working on my PC. So he gave files to my uh, laptop, and I will download that files.
Could you check the version? Open that and check the version there. From help, you can under means check the version. It's a 22.1. You understand my point? It's a 22.1. 20, go to help, about 22.1. Okay. SQL Server Management Studio. Server Management Studio. So 22.1, am I right?
Yes, 20.2.1.
20.2.1. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So why we are doing this activity, you understand? And why it's required.
Yes. Community version I need to download, na sir, right?
Yes, yes,
From 26.
yes. And what is the SQL server?
Sorry. Yes, sir. Your voice is breaking. Hello.
Yes, yes. Are you
Hello.
able to hear me now?
Yes, yes. Now. Hello. Yes, sir. Now audible.
I am able SQL server.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yes, SQL Server what?
Version. What is the version of SQL server?
My version.
On your system, yes. Which version you are using for SQL server?
Is 22 um, 37.0 something.
Just a minute. Server. This is server. SQL server management SMR. Okay, no worries. No worries. Okay, close this, please. Close this. Now, connect with your. You have some database server with you or not? SQL server with you or not?
Yes, yes, I have. I
Connect,
use
connect with that.
yes, yes.
That you require connection string. This is a studio only, am I right?
Yes.
So, okay. Then SQL Express. What is the version of this SQL Express? I need to know that. I want to know that. SQL Express. No, 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 no. Go to your application, please.
Okay.
Applications. And go to your applications. Installed applications. In a
Install
settings application.
here.
Yes. And here you will check the search for SQL Server. This is a browser SQL Server, microservice, writer for SQL Server 19, SQL Server 22. Which one you are using right now? Microsoft SQL Server 2022 19. Which one? No, this is a SQL Server Management Studio. I'm talking about SQL Server. This is for management only. You understand my point?
Okay. So from
So here,
while we are using, we can connect it from here only, right? So
yes, this is a server is a different thing. This is a different thing. You understand my point? So here they will mention. Okay, connect this with, please.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. So things now we are using this 2026 Visual Studio. Am I right? And for this we are using 20.2.1. Could you go with the SQL Server? Hello.
Hello. Yes, sir. Something wrong with my connection. Yes.
Could you go with the SQL Server? Means I need to know which you are using first. Okay. Uh, could you go with this? Could you? I am sharing one link with you. Okay, Advi. Hello.
Okay. Hi, yes, sir.
Could you check? Could you check that? Means so that we both are on the same page. Okay. Configuration wise, we should be on the same page. You understand my point? So I am sharing one link with you. Please check that in this chat only.
Okay. Which version you are installing?
2022 Express.
Okay.
2025. It's a 2025.
Okay. Last time I tried to install that, and that same Visual Studio also, but because of my laptop, I
Configurations.
think yes, it little bit older. Because of that only it will not support, I think. So that after that, sir gave me this version, and he said,
Okay, then I told you. Then I need to go for this downgrade. Downgrade 22. Okay.
Okay.
That's why I ask you, hey, if
Hmm.
there is a problem, then I need to stop all these things and go for 2022 only. Because means if we have a both and if you can say we
Same.
all are same environment setup, then
Mhm.
we can work together. Am I right? If
Yes.
you have a different environment, then we will struggle there,
Hmm. Hmm.
and I
Okay.
don't want that. Okay, so no worries. I will configure. Do you have any question or concern for
No.
today lecture or anything which you need to know regarding this MVC? Why it's required? What is difference between earlier approaches which .NET ASP.NET have? Why they will change to core? Feel free to ask if you have any question or concern.
No. Hmm.
Okay.